Welcome race fans in Nevada Diecast Racing, coming to you from Canyon Speedway. Today is the third qualifying round of our first 9-pack tournament. The first two rounds proved exciting to the end, with 2 cars advancing to the finals and 4 cars destined to race in the wild card rounds to come. Today, the last 3 racers of this 9-pack compete. Allow me to introduce the cars and drivers. First up is this McLaren P7 driven by Andy of the Zelda Diecast Racing team and hailing from Indonesia. Next is this Formula 1 style racer, the DHN 88, driven by Marco Gonzalez from the Virgin Islands. And our final competitor is the Grand Prix type racer Gruppo X24, driven by Lightman of the Northern Lights race team from South Carolina. One more thing before we get started, I would like to invite you all to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It is so important to the success of the NDCR and our ability to grow. Alright, it's about time for race time, so let's head to the starting line for race 1. Alright, we've got Lightman and Marco Gonzalez in the front row. Marco Gonzalez pulling ahead. Crazy move there by Lightman in that Gruppo X24. There goes Marco Gonzalez in the DHN 88 to take that first place, followed by the Gruppo X24. And Andy in that McLaren comes in last place. It looks like Andy made some contact with the back end of that Gruppo, but great recovery by Lightman. Does a 360 and carries on that race. But in the meantime, Marco Gonzalez pulls out that win, followed by the Gruppo X24, and Andy in the McLaren P7 come in last place. Race 2 finds Andy in the front row next to Lightman in that Gruppo X24. Gruppo pulling ahead. Here comes Marco challenging Andy. Falls way behind, and the front 2 cars are battling it out. But ultimately, the Gruppo X24 pulls ahead and takes this win. Coming out of that first turn, it looks like that McLaren P7 gets hung up on that front tire of Gonzalez's DHN 88, causing it to slow down. And then that P7 goes on to challenge that Gruppo X24. But Lightman's not going to have it and pulls ahead. And I tell you what, Marco Gonzalez in that DHN 88, that is a fast car. He manages to challenge that P7 at the very end of this race. Almost getting that second place finish, but did not succeed. There are the standings going into the third and final race. The only way Gonzalez can win is if that Gruppo comes in last place, and he is in the back row. Falls behind, but whoa, on that second straightaway. What a move by that Gruppo X24. And he ends up winning this race. Let's check out the action. P7 gets hung up on that DHN 88 again. And Lightman in that Gruppo employs the same technique utilized by Bolo Brown on the last tournament and just crashes right through that DHN 88 and takes that first place finish. So Lightman in that Gruppo X24 is going to be our winner today in the qualifying round 3 of our Hot Wheels 9-pack tournament. Lightman joins Scooter Roundwell and Bolo Brown in the finals, and they await the results of the upcoming wild card rounds. Those will start next week with 3 of these 6 cars to be announced. Until then, thanks for spending your time with us, and we'll see you next time. I'm Miles Grant, your announcer, and I'm an adult.